Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. A quick fit check because my fit is super cute. I'm wearing this tank top from TJ Maxx and then these shorts are from Aerie. Today is Juneteenth, so I don't have work today. I do have to go down and grab the soft shells from Cam's boat though. I still have not unpacked from Ocean City, mind you. I had like a mildly traumatic experience with soft shells the other day, so we're working through it. I'll be right back, guys. It's currently 10. I'm like vibing this morning. I like even got up out of bed late and I'm still like cooking in regards to getting out of the house. Oh, I left my coffee in there. That's okay. Actually, I woke up at like 8. Corey went back to Ocean City. I did not attend. I was gonna go with him, but I was in Ocean City yesterday, I was in New York yesterday. I drove like a total of like 8 to 9 hours yesterday. I wasn't really sure if there was like a plan put together of like what they were gonna do with the remainder of their days, but I'm off work today and I'm off work tomorrow. I just took off for tomorrow. I have a lot of stuff to get caught up on. I need to tidy up the house. I need to do some laundry. Like, I just have some personal things I would like to get done. And with having Juneteenth on a Thursday, I'm off anyway. I just took off Friday just to have the full long weekend off. And Corey was like, you know, like you took off because you wanted to kind of chill. So he was like, you just stay home, have the house, do what you gotta do. Like, he was gonna go down. He primarily wanted to go down to go kiteboarding. So even if I went down with him, I might not. I'd probably just be sitting on a windy beach because he'd be kiteboarding. So there's Bro. I couldn't find Simone, so I came into my room. There she is. There's Will's. Rui. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Zoe. Okay, I just stopped over here to check on the babies. I will probably be back though because I'm not sure if my mom's gonna make it home today to like feed them and everything, or not feed them, to let the dog out. So they're getting bigger. It's getting hard to pick them up with one hand. Come on, Rube. I got your spring too. I think Rowan just learned what sunbathing is. Come here. Oh. Yeah. Okay, hi guys. So I vlog when I'm scared. I currently have no power in my house. The storm hasn't even started yet. My phone's not working. I hate storms so much, and I also hate being home alone during storms, especially not being able to check the weather because my power's out. I'm chewing on a candy Lego, so I'm gonna try really hard not to like be obnoxious with it. But like, guys, it's pouring again. Literally pouring. Okay, hi guys. So it is a little bit later now. As you can tell, my power's back on. These mushrooms have popped up in my plants, and I have one there and the one here. I think that's the only one that I have, but I found them the other day and I was really, actually I found them today, but I Googled because I was like, what on earth are those? They're yellow. They are, I forget the word. Am I still zoomed in? I still am. I forget what they're called, but they're a type of mushroom that is found in soil. So that soil was like outside soil that Corey got from a nursery place. And it apparently just has those like fungi spores in them or something, and they'll just grow mushrooms. So that's what's in the pollinator garden. So it should be fine, but I read that it is moderately toxic to humans and pets. So I'm gonna get rid of them so nobody gets hurt because I don't want anyone accidentally eating them and then getting hurt. So little baby Scout just sat in her cat tree during the whole storm. But I've been coloring because there was no power, so there was nothing for me to do, and I was on the phone with a bunch of people. Like, I was on the phone with my neighbor Roop at home, and I was on the phone with my mom, and then Corey called. So I've just been coloring. But I colored this so far. I'm gonna finish it though because I started it, and then I'm probably gonna get up and try to make dinner or something. I'm thinking of making spaghetti sauce because Corey isn't a big fan of spaghetti, and I bought it a couple weeks ago. Like, I bought the cans. I was going to make it myself, but who texted me? Oh, it's Rip again. But I bought some tomato sauce, and I was going to make some sauce for myself. We used to eat spaghetti sauce all the time when I was younger at home. So I'm going to try to kind of roll off of memory. I have never made it, though. Like, my dad or my mom always made it. Good morning, baby Hair Bear. Hair was with me through the storm, too. He's such a trooper. He's my good boy. I was on the phone with Corey because the power went out in his fish tank. He has a saltwater tank. Y'all have probably seen it. He's very enthusiastic about his tanks. But the fish tanks can't have, like, a bunch of issues in regards to, like, they can't be, because it's saltwater and it's, like, balanced and stuff a certain way, it can't be, like, left off for too long. So the second the power went off, after, like, a little bit, when I realized it wasn't coming back on instantaneously, I got worried because I was like, I don't want anything to happen to his tanks. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Happy day 2 of my 4-day weekend. So we're starting it off at 3:30 p.m. I woke up kind of late because I woke up at 7 and then, oh, that's what I meant to order on Amazon. A new tripod. Woke up at like 7 and I laid in bed for a little bit, and then I guess I fell back asleep and I woke up at like 9:30 and I was like really confused on what happened. It was weird. But so far I've had a relatively productive day. I put in an Amazon order. I really needed to order, what did I even order? I really needed, one thing I do know that I needed to order was new fridge filter things for our water dispenser. We've gotten the notification that our filter needs to be changed like twice now, and we typically just ignore it, but we decided we should probably change it. So the light is on. I don't know if you can see it, but I ordered new filters for that off Amazon. I ordered a sprinkler for my pollinator garden. I was trying to get one that oscillated, but I just planted my sunflowers and I just didn't like the idea of the oscillating one anymore. So I just got this one that's just like a circle. So then I found some stickers and a bullet journal template like stencil thing. So I ordered that, but I need to order a new mini tripod for this camera because my tripod head, the ball, won't hold up the camera anymore. I've had that tripod, oh my god, since like beginning of high school. Like, I've had it for a while, so I think it's just worn out. So I need to upgrade, look for a new tripod. But so I did the Amazon order. I finished season 3 of Ginny and Georgia. That was crazy. I'm already looking forward to the next season. I've recently started unpacking all of my stuff from the trip. I washed the cat's rug because someone threw up on it and I didn't notice it, so it kind of got like embedded in the fabrics, and I was like, you know, I might as well just wash it. It needed a good washing anyway. I was currently working on unpacking. This is what my bed looks like, but I unpacked my whole suitcase. I'm working on this bag, and then I still have a couple things in there to unpack. I also did get some of the Dubai chocolate, which I'm really excited about, from a candy store in Ocean City. I also got Dr. Pepper cotton candy to try. So I'm working on that. I'm about to put Corey's laundry in. Fun fact about me is I'm awful about laundry. I love the concept of doing laundry, but the actual completion of it is really bad. So I figured I would do Corey's laundry for him, since he typically has to wait a long time for me to actually finish it. Anyway, and then I was outside for a little bit. I planted my sunflowers out here. I don't feel like going back out. I guess I'll actually probably go outside, but you can see them from here. I planted my sunflowers. Oh, my Lanta. What is it? What is it, Hair? Mr. Man came in full speed. I guess someone's been breaking more of this stool because there's all little pieces down there. I think it's just dry rotted. Yeah, it's literally just snapping off. But I repotted some new plants that I got, made them look a little bit better. I got rid of the plants that had the weird mushrooms growing in them, and I noticed that this plant also has some weird stuff going on in there. I don't know if you can tell because it's kind of dark, but Yeah, I don't know what that is, but until it sprouts mushrooms, I see another baby one coming in. So I don't really know. Unless it starts to sprout mushrooms, I think I'm just gonna leave it. That's a different soil though. This was the one that's sprouting mushrooms, so I don't really know. But I upgraded some plants. This one's new. I got it from Home Depot. This one's new. I also got it from Home Depot. And then this one broke, but I put it in a littler pot. What did last. Repotted this one because this one had the mushrooms growing in it. This one's having issues. I have a really hard time with plants. I'm trying to have a green thumb. I just don't think I have one. I got this cute little camera pot from Trader Joe's, and I forgot about it, and the plant inside of it died. So I went to Home Depot and I got another plant for it. And I actually think this one's a little bit cuter, but it looks like this, and this is a little plant, and it's just on our little, like, this was supposed to be my photo shelf, but then Corey started adding some books to it, which is perfectly fine because obviously it only goes halfway through. So, and I can always move his down a little bit as I need more space. I have not ordered photos in a year and a half, so I know that that photo buy is going to be a little expensive. I think I'm going to progressively start working on those because I've just had so much going on. I haven't gotten around to it. This is my new pollinator garden with the addition. I can already see the sunflower breaking up, popping out a little bit. Had some bees on it. I broke a plant that was right here. Like, I accidentally tried to dig it up and I just ripped the whole thing apart. So that's why I put the sunflowers there, in the hopes that whatever was there will grow back. I have some more buds coming in on this plant. That one's like popping off. Absolutely love her. And then this one has little buds on it too, which I'm really excited about. But I love the sunflowers. I think I'm gonna go buy more this weekend because I love sunflowers so much. I'm thinking of getting some pots to put like out here maybe, or like on that piece of stone. I don't know, but I love it. We're growing pumpkins. Here's my lemon tree. I'm not sure what these curling leaves mean. If she's getting too much sun, I'm probably gonna have to ask ChatGPT about that. That's what I ask about my plant needs. But she has some little buds as well. So I don't know what she's doing, but she's doing great. Look how friggin' large they are, and they're not turning red. So, and they have things like growing out of them, it looks like. So I'm not really sure. I asked my mom about that. The thing says red, so I don't know. It's strange. And then I have a couple strawberries starting to bloom. So, is there any in there? Yeah, there's a couple in there. So, yeah, that's my little garden update. Okay, hi guys. This is my first time leaving the house today, and it's 5:30. Which is crazy because I feel like every time I'm like, I'm not gonna leave the house, I end up leaving the house. But I literally have been in the house all day. Headed to my mom's. Well, I'm headed to go cat sit, and then I'm gonna head to my mom's. I got some of the Dubai chocolate that I showed you all, and I completely forgot about it. But I figured my mom and I could try it. And I was gonna go over to my mom's house yesterday, but we ended up losing power and our power didn't come back on. My mom had a meeting, so I didn't go over there just because I was waiting until my power came back on. I don't know if that cat just doesn't like me or if she's just spicy, but I went to pet her and she like tried to attack my hand. I think it's funny. So as y'all know, growing up, obviously we've had Simone, so I've always had a spicy cat, so I know how to handle a spicy cat. But I had a staring contest with the cat, and Harry finds it funny, kind of. This cat did not like it. She was not having it, so I think that's like a dominance thing too. I don't know, my cats are just weird. Like, I can stare at them and they'll just be like, what are you looking at? And they'll like think of me as like a peasant. It looks like mint. That's what kind of scares me about it. I'm not the biggest. I wonder if Cam would like this. Cam really likes pistachio.
Does he really?
Remember when he went through his pistachio phases? Mm-hmm. He ate pistachios all the time. I think it melted a little bit in my bag. I don't know how to split it, so you'll probably have to take a bite of it.
There's a very odd texture.
don't know how I feel about it.
It's not bad.
No. But do I think it's worth all the hype? I expected it.
Very interesting.
In all the videos, I expected it to be more creamy.
Mm-hmm. It's crunchy.
Sorry, it melted in my car a little bit. It's like 90 degrees here right now. Ew! She sneezed and slammed her face on my leg. We are now headed home. Corey does not have a phone. His mom has been texting me, which is all good. But she asked me what he's doing, and I'm like, I have no idea. I am not home. So now I have to get home to figure out what he is doing. That's true. This is the plan. Hi, Cam. Oh, he's wearing his Bubba shirt too. Oh, man, he's got good advertising on.
I called to the mountain, sitting across the bay. Morning comes always, steady yesterday. I take the stillness as a sign to write a song. Things we've done, things
So, that was it. I just wanted to offer.
still to come. Flowers in the plenty.
The super whimsical.
Red sunburns and
I don't know. It's all super
Alright, we're palming the GoPro for this. We're at Giant to get some stuff for some crab dip, and I'm going to show you guys what I think is the best Maryland crab dip literally ever. Oh, my lance almost died. I got my yogurt, but they didn't have a spoon for it.
I'm just waiting on you to go and take me somewhere I've never been before. Past the front door. Got me thinking what I would do. Got me wishing I was you. Got me wishing I was you. I'll be outside, I've been drinked up, bloodshot, I've been.
What are the odds that there's literally I think that's navy blue, but it might be black, Silverado right in front of me as well. And like, I'm at Chick-fil-A and I put like black Chevy truck, but the issue is that there's another Chevy truck in front of me. I'm guessing that this one is like a navy blue, so I'm really hoping I don't get their order. And this might sound mean, but I really hope they don't get my order because I really want my milkshake. Yes. Thank you. That one's so freaking good. Oh my god. Okay, I hope that this is in a good spot. I'm using my mini microphone again because I'm trying to remember to use it. But hello, everybody. Okay, my mini mic is dead. My tripod literally like is not strong enough anymore. I have a new one coming, so don't worry about it. But I'm going to show you guys how I make my crab recipe. I do not take credit for this recipe. Looking at my screenshot from last year, the website is Housewives of Frederick County. So that is who came up with this recipe, but I love it and I've been making it for a little bit now. Starting off, I put 2 cups of crab meat in here, and this is freshly caught Maryland blue crab. We have a whole container. I might add a little bit more. I think I'm gonna do 3 cups or like 2.5 or something. I plan on making like two full trays of crab dip because I have a couple people that I'm giving crab to, or crab dip to. So, starting off, as I said, I'm just doing 3 cups. Are the cats fighting? Harry was like in a mood. I think he missed... Oh my god. I think he missed his sister. They play so much. Like, I don't know how they would live without each other if I didn't adopt them both. Moving on, we are going to be... So we have our 3 cups of crab. It said like 1 cup, but like... If it's thicker, it's thicker. You know? It's fine. So 8 ounces of that. Next, I need 8 ounces of cream cheese. I microwaved some down just so it's a little bit like warmer. So I put 8 ounces of cream cheese in there. Yes. Okay. Half a cup of sour cream.
Huh?
I'm vlogging. I'm showing how I make my crab dip.
Oh, don't reveal those secrets to the world.
It wasn't my recipe though. I just found it on the internet. This is just the one that I like the most. I don't know what on earth they're doing. Half a cup. And then I need 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. 1 good spoonful. And this is 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. As I said, I'll put all the recipe stuff up on the screen. Seeing her fridge isn't closing all the way again. And then 1 1/4 teaspoon Worcestershire sauce. So we'll do this 5 times. I always put a little bit of extra anyway, so this one's just not going to count. Corey, you're not doing very well with technology. Do you need mine?
No, we'll see if this one works.
Okay. We will need cheese. I'm pretty sure I just have to add the cheese at the end. So, is there cheese mixed in? I don't remember. This is my first time making it in a little bit. I went from getting asked to make cookies to crab dip. Are you okay?
Laptop won't go home.
Corey, just go use my laptop. Oh god. I just puffed Old Bay. I'm debating if I should just double the rest. Should I just double the recipe in this bowl?
If you got space, yeah.
Like, I was gonna... Which tray should I use? I snorted crab dip. Or Old Bay. Okay, we're gonna double the recipe now. Hey guys, Editing Lex here. I figured this would be a great time to inform y'all of the recipe. If you are interested in making crab dip, I will put it up on the screen. I think this could probably work for like other dips too. Like maybe you can make like a salmon dip with this. Maybe like another type, like imitation crab meat. But obviously in Maryland, we have Maryland blue crabs, so this is like the recipe for that. So it's 8 ounces of crab meat, 8 ounces of cream cheese, a half cup of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, a tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 1/4 teaspoon Worcestershire sauce, a half teaspoon dry mustard, half cup shredded cheddar cheese, a pinch of garlic salt, and 2 teaspoons of Old Bay seasoning. And then you'll put like cheese in it and then cheese on top, and then put it in the oven for however many times. I'll put that on here as well. That's not on my little screenshot that I use. I also flex the recipe depending on the flavors. I love cream cheese, so I go a little bit heavier on cream cheese. I love Old Bay, so I put extra Old Bay in there. I also love cheese, so I put extra cheese in there. I love this recipe because you can definitely like flex it to what you like. So granted, I found it online. You can also make it your own, which is what I did. Okay, back to whatever. Let's switch you to seeing what we're actually doing. I sprinkled some cheese there, and then we're gonna put another layer of crab on top. As I said, this one's gonna be a little bit thick. It's more like a crab dip casserole. Very good. Then I go in with a little more Old Bay, and I typically sprinkle some across the top. I try to, at least. Just so that first couple dip worths have some Old Bay in them. So there's going to be about 2 full sticks worth of cheese in this thing. I've honestly been having a lot of fun cooking. I feel like I really want to bring some more cooking videos to my channel, just from like a beginner. I'm in no way trying to say I'm a chef, but I feel like I've taken to cooking a little bit more. that was probably one of the best decisions that I made before moving out, was that I started cooking last January, and like January of 2024. And I think that was like the best decision I could have made, not knowing that I was going to move out that coming year, but just because I learned so much about cooking, both from like trying recipes and like my first recipe, I had my mom with me, so she kind of walked me through some things, how to cut things. So I'm really glad that I decided to do that. I just thought it would be time for me to actually make a real recipe. Heat your oven to 375, and then we're gonna put this in the oven for about 25 minutes. It kind of just lets the cheese melt, anything else melt, any cream cheese, all that, just soak in all the flavor, melt it all in, intertwingle it. So I'm gonna clean up that. I need to do dishes because I don't think we did yesterday, and I will check back in with you guys once this is in. I'm currently watching Remy's wedding stuff because I'm so excited about it. But here's the finished crab dip. I did nibble it, but there's so much. So now we move on to, I also changed, I made myself look a little more presentable. So I went to the dollar store and I picked up some little containers for everybody, just because I don't want to worry if someone doesn't give me my container back. I'm gonna try to save some for us. There's also just so much crab dip, and honestly, I'd much rather give it away knowing it's gonna get eaten than hold on to some and then it not get eaten. There's 5 people that I need to give dip to. So it's me and Corey, but we're good. Corey's parents, my mom, my brother, Roop, and then my brother's mate, homie guy, Kevin. Okay, I think that's everyone. That leaves us like half of the tray. I need to find some tape so I can mark them.
I call to the mountain, sitting across the bay. Morning comes always steadier than yesterday. I'll take the stillness.